Hello, babes. How are you today? Welcome to another angle of my room. You can see most of it. What could I possibly be creating today? Well, I'll spin a little yarn for you. I'll tell you a little tale. Sit down, Papa's telling you a story. So, once upon a time, there was 6 super talented, organically talented, good at everything, amazing, beautiful, lovely men. And then there was 5, and they all played instruments. And all they wanted to do was congratulate you, say hi and hello, want you to know about some chocolate, and they were beautiful and lovely and talented and good at everything, and my favorites. But plot twist, they were given no support or promotion from the companies so that they could properly thrive. But their raw talent and lovely personalities got them to where they were. That is the story of day 6. And I didn't write that. Go check Wikipedia, it's on there. Early life. Slade. Go on Brian's Wikipedia. Early life. Watch Shrek to learn English. Slade. If you didn't pick up from the photo card that I'm holding, the plot, the yarn that I spun for you, day 6. Day 6 is the subject of the video. This is my One Pill and Brian card from Even of Day, right through me. Amazing EP stream. Day 6 is kind of the most important thing to me. They're one of my favorite bands, period. I love them all so much. Not gonna get into what I mean about all right now. That's too much to unpack. Let's not get into that. I love One Pill. Brian Young K. Brian Young K once responded to my comment on a live. My comment was, show the hair. And what he said was, show the hair. As I detailed in the plot where they were given no real support from the company, that leads into the fans also being little deprived guys that were like little worms on the sidewalk after it rains. We're wiggling around, we're like, hey, someone help us! But like, we're just a worm, so no one wants to help us. So with that being said, we ain't got nothing. We ain't got shit. There's little to no merch released ever. Super. Especially after the whole J situation. And 2 of the members, Don and One Pill, my bias. One Pill, my bias. Being in the military. Brian just got back from the military. Renjun is out of the military. Taste testing ramen on his YouTube channel. But that being said, I have a hunger. I'm insatiable when it comes to day 6. Congratulations to me, I'm insatiable. What can I do? I'm insatiable. 1, 2, 1 you, I'm insatiable. Wear the C-sleeves, I'm insatiable. Anyway, so, thus, I needed something. But like, getting the albums, that just didn't really hit. That just didn't really work with what I personally need to survive. But something I've been doing lately is, like, I want the merch, I want the drip, I want to represent what I love, you know? But the problem with a lot of the things that I like is that it's difficult to get things like shirts and merch, which is what's easiest to, you know, represent things. Lately, I've been making merch for things I like. I made a shirt for ashbzu that was kind of like metal inspired, because I don't know. I really don't know. And then I made merch for my favorite VK band with like a little spider web and the name of one of their albums on the back. And it kind of slayed. And they have the same format, cropped black sweater with decal. So my brain started churning. I need some day 6 drip. I need to be drip the fuck out, quite honestly. So what can I do? By day 6, go stream it. I can design merch. That's what I can do. I've done it before. So thus in this video, I will be making merch, I'll be making drip, I'll be making my own drip and merch as a deprived myday. That's kind of redundant. All mydays are kind of deprived. Myday kind of means deprived. We are deprived. I'm gonna make a shirt, okay? I will show you the sketch that I have laid out, but the basic format for all of the shirts that I make, because I think they look best on me, is the same format from the ashbzu shirt. For me personally, a extra large black sweater that I get from Goodwill, and then I crop it at the same point. I'll get back to you on the measurements for that. I'll measure it now. Give me a second. With the cropping being from this thing down about, for me, 14.5 inches. That is the general format, and that's what we will got it. And that is what we'll be using for the day 6 sweater today that I am making. This is just for me. This is me fun content. This is something I want to happen. I want to collect all the mydays. All the mydays come and flock to me. I just want to collect all the mydays. I want all of them here. All 12 mydays come flock to my channel. I'm collecting all of you. I want you all here. Please stay forever. I want you here forever. You guys are so excellent and everything to me, and there's a hair in my mouth. Mydays come to my channel. So I guess we should get into the sketches. So the main centerpiece, I guess, the theme of the sweater is I will be basing the imagery and the text and things around my personal favorite day 6 album, which is Book of Us Entropy. On the front, there'll be a little emblem that's kind of just like, I don't know, dadcore, just like simple little emblem, you know the word, emblem. Gotcha. That says the Book of Us Entropy, you know? With the same font that is used on the album cover. On the back will be big Entropy spelled out, and then I wanted to try to doodle out the album cover, which is all the members kind of standing in a weird like little line, you know? So really what we're doing on the back is just copying elements of the album cover just onto the shirt. So it's a little bit subtle kind of merch. That's what I enjoy making. It can just work on its own just as a piece of clothing, but it is also day 6 drip, you know? Day 6 drip, that's the point here. Subtle day 6 drip. We're being propaganda. We are walking day 6 propaganda. You get it? Okay. And then I wanted to put some lyrics around it just for like some design intrigue. So I decided to put the lyrics to Not Mine, because that's one of my favorite day 6 songs, period, but especially on the album, though it's really hard to pick because like all my favorite day 6 songs are on Entropy. But that is the general concept for the shirt. And the supplies we'll be using, like I use with my other shirt, would be white puffy paint. But I also found this little like fabric puffy paint marker, so I thought that could be nice. We're gonna do tests, of course, to make sure it's not dumb. Like maybe sketching it out first, and then maybe going over certain parts with puffy paint. And then I do have red puffy paint. Not very married to the idea of putting red on it. So I guess without further ado, mydays and stays, quite honestly. Y'all singing biases, where you at? Y'all ball up, saddle up, get your paint shirts on, okay? Don't look around too much, it's messy. Okay, so essentially what I'm doing is taking the ashbzu shirt, using it as a template for where to cut instead of making a line, because I'm lazy, but I have the template, you don't. I can do stuff like this. And then I'm just cutting the shirt and cropping it right up. Is there any Rachel Maxey viewers out there? If not, this won't make any sense. I finally understand the floor troll core. I get it now. When I was making the template stencil thing for the front, I grabbed literally every circular thing in my room, trying to use it for the basis of making the oval, and then I just said, bruh, freeball it. And I went for it, and I just sketched it in. Took forever to get a good shape, and then I just drew everything in, and it looked like that. Yay! And then I cut it out, and making these stencils was like literally crucial. Here I was measuring like how big letters should be. I guess it's just like a paint marker. Shake it for 20 to 30 seconds. Let the shirt dry. For how long? Let it dry based on thickness. This is a test. Oh, that's kind of fart. Using the paint marker, it came out like that. Super. So what I'm thinking would be to first sketch out the letters in this. It'll be easier to act like it doesn't exist, and then go over with the actual puffy paint because I know that's good. And I guess before I do it on the actual shirt, I should first test writing those letters on here. So I did my test on my scrap of fabric with the marker and then just went right into sketching the letters, starting with the E and the Y, so then I would make sure that I had enough space for all the letters in between, and it looked like that, and I look like that apparently. Now, this is not the usual brand I use, but this is the biggest size at Walmart, so thus I use it. Figure out how to open it. I really don't want to mess this up, so yet again I'm gonna test it on this. Very tame. The other one is insane, never use it. So pretty much all I'm going to do is go over the letters that I have here, and I'm going to fill them in with this. This stuff usually takes about 24 hours. Let dry flat for 4 hours. Fabric can be washed after 72 hours. Don't care. Probably have to end up letting this dry for 4 hours, and then whenever I come back, I'll do the lyrics to Not Mine, and then the little doodle. Use transparent paper to trace the shape of them. I'll have it right at the bottom. Yahoo! This is kind of fun. I also can't decide if for the end of the alphabet, which on the album cover is all like spotty, like it's disappearing at the end, if I want to do that. When painting in the letters, at first I tried to use the puffy paint, and I just decided to get a paintbrush with an edge because it was just a whole lot easier. Even though this puffy paint was easier to control than the usual one I use, this was the better decision. And I went for the little dots like the album cover has. It kind of slays. Of course, it isn't perfect, but I think it kind of slays. I will let it dry for 4 hours, and then I'll check on it. If it's a little bit more dry by then I'll try to put in the lyrics, and then the little sketch of them. But I definitely want to wait like a full day before I flip it over and do the emblem on the front, just to like ensure, because I kind of don't want puffy paint all over my floor. I already have gesso already. He's right behind me, isn't he? I already have gesso all over my floor. Kind of don't want to add puffy paint to that. Let's meet again when more progress and dry paint. Like I said previously, the stencils were crucial because I could not have sketched out them without that little stencil, so it was so helpful. And I picked it up with little tweezers as to not mess everything up, and I put the lyrics down. For the top part for the lyrics, I decided to start writing right to left as to ensure I have enough space. But very quickly, tragedy struck, and I realized I was writing the lyrics I had already written. So I very quickly wiped them off and fixed the lyrics. Hello. So for working on the emblem on the front of the shirt, I was like, that's easy to fuck up. So I decided to use the help of my P1 Harmony concert shirt, and we are going to measure the emblem from the sleeve to the collar down so we can get the correct measurement for where we are going to place the emblem on our day6 shirt. So according to my measurements on a sticky tab, the measurements from the edge of the emblem to the sleeve are about 2.75 inches. From the top to the emblem is about 6.5. So I'm gonna test that out by measuring it out on the day6 shirt, and if it looks bad, then I'm changing it. I went in with the Sharpie and I made some little dots so I could put the template down, and I just went around with the puffy paint and like traced it all out and lifted it off with tweezers just like I did the sketch of all the members, and then just went in and fixed it with the tweezers to get all the little stray dots out, and then I just filled it in, fucked up the little letters a few times, drew them in with a gel pen, and then painted it with a very tiny paintbrush. Playing day6 out loud while I film this is gonna fuck up the audio, but my little brother's home and this is awkward. Would you perhaps like want to see the shirt that I made? Maybe a little bit. Okay, let's do a Rachel Maxey-esque reveal. Well, do you like it? I like it. I think it's cool. There's of course things I could improve on. All in all, I really like it. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, especially for day 6, because as is the title of the video and involved in my story, as in my day, we are deprived of merch and pretty much anything, unless it comes to one pill, because he really did record a cover for every month he'd gone in the military. If you liked watching me make this, you can of course suggest for me to do it again for whatever group you want. I wanted to make some for some soloists that I like, but like if you guys wanted like Stray Kids or something, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed watching the process. Hope you enjoyed the shirt. Hope you enjoyed day 6. Go stream every day 6 song, and if not every song, then the 2 songs that they released on an EP for your birth month. My birth month songs are I Would and How Can I Say. So slay, I guess. Like always, if you liked the video, subscribe, comment below any ideas that you ordinarily to paint or anything else. Let's chat in the comments and the community tab. My art Instagram's in the bio. I'm so bad at outros. Dude, I don't know. Stream Hi Hello by day 6.